Welcome to Storytellers Anthropology. Today's topic is about food cuisine and food ritual of food anthropology. Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. Today we are about to discuss food anthropology or food cuisine and ritual. This is the picture of baklava. This is the picture of mooncakes of Chinese food. This Italian gourmet pizza. This one is a Japanese New Year food. This is croissant. Food anthropology is a subfield of cultural anthropology that examines the cultural, social, economic, and historical aspects of food production, consumption, and distribution. It explores how food shapes societies, cultures, and individuals' identities, and how these factors in turn influence food ways. In a sense, food anthropology provides a holistic understanding of how food shapes human societies and cultures, and how culture in turn shapes our relationships with food. Introduction. Anthropology of food is a subfield of cultural anthropology that connects an ethnographic and historical perspective with contemporary social issues in food production and consumption systems. Although early anthropological accounts often dealt with cooking and eating as part of ritual or daily life, food was rarely regarded as the central point of academic focus. This changed in the latter half of the 20th century when foundational work by Mary Douglas, Marvin Harris, Arjun Appadurai, Jack Goody, and Sidney Minst cemented the study of food as a key insight into modern social life. Minst is known as father of Indian food anthropology. Book name is Sweetness. History of food anthropology. In 1885, John Gregory Borg wrote the first anthropological paper specially on food, the urine dance of the Chuni Indians of New Mexico. In the paper, Borg questioned what it meant for something to be edible. After some work on the symbolic value of food, anthropologists focused on food from a functionalist perspective, writing on how food served a role of nutrition as seen in the work of Audrey Richards. Others produced ethnographic accounts of food practices in the US and focused on the role of psychology, in particular the role of infant feeding. After World War II, food anthropologists took on ecological perspective, etc. Sidney Minst was a father of food anthropology. The book name is Sweetness and Power. Jack Goody's Cooking, Cuisine, and Class, and Mary Weismandel's Food, Gender, and Poverty in the Ecuadorian Andes shifted the field to taking a less rigid approach to symbolism and being more focused on history and economics. Identity became a popular axis of investigation until at the beginning of the 21st century it was criticized by some scholars as state and being theorized in an unsophisticated manner. Following thinkers researched how food could be understood as maintaining a historical identity among eaters and how this can change Recept's board about the economic development. Food as a sacred offering. In many religions, food is offered to deities and spirits as a form of worship and gratitude. Hinduism, fruits, grains, and spices are offered to deities during ceremonies and then distributed as a prasad, blessed food. Buddhism, food offerings are made to monks and temples, symbolizing generosity and respect. Food as a sacred offering continued. It is a symbol of belief. Passover, Jewish matzo, unleavened bread, symbolizes the Israelites' hasty departure from Egypt. Hinduism, certain foods like modak, a sweet dumpling, are specially associated with certain deities or festivals like Ganesh Puja. Diwali, Hindu sweets and snacks are prepared and shared, symbolizing the victory of good over evil. Fasting. Many religions incorporate periods of fasting or abstaining from certain foods as a form of spiritual reflection atonement, or preparation for religious events. Sacramental meals. The Christian Eucharist is a ritual meal where bread and wine symbolize the body and blood of Christ. Seder meal Jewish. The Passover meal includes specific food with symbolic meaning, and the meal itself is a ritual reenactment. Ritual foods. This is simplify or symbolized of religion. Many such foods are also closely associated with a particular date or region, as with all religion traditions. Some such foods are passed into widespread secular use, but all those on this list have a religious origin. This list is arranged alphabetical and by religion only. The simple offering to elaborate festive feasts connect people to their beliefs, ancestors, and communities, giving meals meaning far beyond sustenance. The list of foods with religious symbolism provides details, etc. Types and roles of ritual foods. Religious offering, dedication of food to deities before consumption, prasad in Hinduism, sacramental bread in Christianity, kosher regulation in Judaism. Festive foods. About festive like Diwali sweets, mooncakes in China, Thanksgiving to Turkey. Life cycle events, wedding, funerals, and births often feature ritual meals. Cakes, stew, halwa for mourning in Islam. Symbolic ingredients, foods thought to bring luck or fortune. A daily or social ritual, shared meals, and food-related acts that reinforce community identity or mindfulness. Japanese tea ceremony, etc. List of foods with religion symbolism. Ghee. Sacred food of the devas burned in the ritual of arati, offered to gods and used as libation or anointment ritual. Modak, a sweet dumpling with a filling of fresh coconut and jaggery made especially during Ganesh Chaturthi. Ghevar is a Rajasthani sweet, famous traditional food with each festival. China mooncakes eaten during the mid-autumn festival, symbolizing reunion and harvest. These are some pictures of ritualistic food. This is ghevar. This one is modak. This one is a simple food, butter chicken with naan. This is a special kind of sweet. These are combined food in Indian food. These are poha. List of foods with religious symbolism. Continue. Christianity, bread and wine consumed to commandment Last Supper. Judaism, challah bread, apples and honey. Jewish New Year, Rosh Hashanah. Islam, dates consumed to break the fast during Ramadan, symbolizing the end of the fast and remembrance of the Prophet. Halwa and baklava sweets enjoyed during festivals and celebration in Islam also. Japan, matcha tea, central to the Sado tea ceremony, symbolizing mindfulness and tranquility. Osechi Ryole, traditional New Year's food, symbolizing prosperity, health, and good fortune. Another Italy, lentils eaten on New Year's Eve, symbolizing wealth and prosperity. Turkey, keskek, a ceremonial stew often served at weddings and religious events, symbolizing community, celebration and unity. Global or universal, breaking bread, a universal recognized gesture of hospitality and peace. Food cuisine. A cuisine is a style of cooking that is characterized by distinctive ingredients, techniques, and dishes typically associated with a specific culture or geographic region. Cuisines reflect local history, culture, climate, and available ingredients, resulting in unique flavor profiles and culinary traditions. Example dish croissant, French cuisine description, flaky, buttery pastry enjoyed at breakfast. Example butter chicken of Indian cuisine description, creamy tomato curry with marinated chicken. Example dish of Italian cuisine is margherita pizza. Description, a classic pizza from Italy with tomato, mozzarella and basil, baked in a wood-fired oven for a charred, bubbly crust. Anthropological perspective, Claude Lévi-Strauss emphasized the symbolic and structural aspects of food, suggesting that food choices and rituals reveal underlying cultures, codes, and patterns of thought. Clifford Geertz focused on the role of religion in creating and shared meanings and values through symbols, including those related to food. Arnold van Gennep studied rites of passage, including those involving food, and analyzed the stages of separation, liminality, and incorporation. Bronislaw Malinowski's theory of needs highlighted the importance of food as both a biological and social need, shaping cultural practices, etc. In conclusion, food is far more than just sustenance in many religion context. It is a powerful tool for expressing faith, reinforcing beliefs, and building community. Cultural anthropology studies how food is intertwined with religion and rituals, shaping cultural identity, social structure, and spiritual beliefs. Food serves as a powerful symbol, communicating cultural values, marking social events, and connecting individuals to larger communities or religious groups. Examining food practice reveals insights into power dynamics, social stratification, etc. To be continued. Next topic is about LGBTQ. And thank you from Storytellers Anthropology. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Thank you from Storytellers Anthropology. See you in the next video.